I'm getting so tired, man. Like, honestly, all the conversations about Vancouver Canucks captain Quinn Hughes and his body language, it's melting my brain. More than any Sora AI 6'7" Ronaldo video could ever do. Quinn Hughes' body language talk is the new trend in Vancouver. And I'm not going to pretend like it's not warranted. Like, I do think that Quinn Hughes and the way that he's presented himself on and off the ice the past few weeks has been terrible. From an optics point of view, it's like, yeah, he is giving up on plays. He is not displaying that captain-like, absolute top leadership role-like body language on the ice. But you could also say that, hey, the guy's playing 30 minutes a gosh darn night for the Vancouver Canucks of 25-26, who are a shambolically bad team. You can say the guy's playing at a condensed schedule, you can say he is tired, you can say he has gotten the life drained out of him by this team. Those are all probably true. But still, captain of an NHL team, he can't be displaying bad body language like that. Let's move on from the body language talk and talk about trade talk. I don't want to get into the idea that folks like me or Donnie from Donnie and Dolly or anybody else in the media were driving Quinn Hughes out of town, but there have been some pretty interesting Quinn Hughes discussions as of late. Take a look at this. This is the same Donnie and Dolly hit that we had reviewed in the previous video that spoke about Kiefer Sherwood, Montreal, Minnesota, and Zachary Bolduc. You might see this exact same picture and Canucks News summary if you had watched the previous video. But at the bottom, this is what Dolly's hit from yesterday said as well. Jim Rutherford is the point man when it comes to Vancouver Canucks trade talks. And the Canucks really like the Philadelphia Flyers' Owen Tippett. Not for Sherwood, but for other stuff. And here's the thing. Not for Sherwood, okay, that's totally fine, but if you wanted to start talking about what other stuff could be available, I mean, what? Are you talking about a Tyler Myers? Are you talking about some of the other guys that we've already mentioned are not tradable for Vancouver at the moment? Pettersson, Besser, DeBrusk? Rick Tocchet likes some Vancouver guys. Why not send him over a guy like Derek Forbort or whatever? The only guy that I could really think would command anywhere near the trade value that Owen Tippett has in a trade is Quinn Hughes. And I'll be very honest here, Owen Tippett is not the guy that I immediately would have thought of, but upon further review, I actually do like his profile quite a lot. 26-year-old guy, 6'1", 209, right-handed winger, drafted by Florida back in the first round of 2017's NHL Draft. So Tippett was taken just a few picks after Elias Pettersson back in 2017. He signed on till the end of 2032, making $6.2 million a year. It is a big, beefy 8-year contract that was awarded to him recently. And for good reason, too. He has been a consistent 50-plus point caliber pace guy the past few seasons. And after getting 28 goals in 23-24, he stepped back a little bit with 20 goals in 24-25. But then had himself a season that he's having now, where he's got 9 goals in 26 games, on pace for 28 once more. It took Tippett a while to really find his game, but now that he's out here, now that he's doing his thing, he's got that goal-scoring touch, he's got speed, he's got himself a nice on-the-rush sniping ability. I honestly think that Tippett is a lot more of a combination of Jake DeBrusk and Brock Besser. Like, you take the best qualities of both of those guys and you put them into one, you kind of get Tippett. So, thinking about him as a potential Vancouver Canucks player of interest, not surprising, not bad. However, this is where the Quinn Hughes trade talks get really interesting, because we had ourselves an article that was posted by Anthony DeMarco on dailyfaceoff.com. The Flyers have interest in Hughes, but what are they willing to give up? This piece was from yesterday morning, and it garnered quite a bit of attention because, and I'll leave a link in the description if you want to go out there and read these yourself, the outcome as to what DeMarco writes about here is quite intriguing for Vancouver Canucks fans. I don't want to just go into the entire let's read the article for the video type thing, so let's just go over to a tweet over here and just kind of get the summary of it all. Abby Hockey2L went out there and quote tweeted Anthony DeMarco's article saying this: "The Flyers view Porter Martone and Matvei Michkov as untouchables in a Hughes trade. The Flyers are also reluctant to include Tyson Foerster. They want to build a package around Cam York." Oh my good golly gee, man. Yeah, okay, so they're not getting him then. Like, at all. Here's my second or third best prospect. I'm down to build a trade around York. Okay, we're not gonna, fully dive into that, but here's the thing. DeMarco's perspective on this article is fair, right? He's writing from the Philadelphia Flyers' point of view, and there is an idea here that says that Hughes wants to go to New Jersey. As a result, you can debate that Quinn Hughes' trade value goes down if you're not able to sign the guy. You're not able to bring him on for the long term, you're just bringing him on as a rental, really. But when you think about the trade value, even if it is in a rental capacity, I mean, not including one of your top prospects, not even including a guy who's a pretty good player on your team right now, wanting to build a package around a player who is a similar position, regardless of the value, I'm sorry, but Cam York is not the same caliber of player that the rest of those NTDP guys were all those years ago when they were all taken in the 2019 NHL Entry Draft. Cam York is one of the more low-tier guys out of that squad. And I'm saying that comparing him to the other guys that he played with in Jack Hughes and Cole Caulfield and Trevor Zegras and Boldy and whatnot. I mean, yes, Cam York is on pace for the best season he will ever have as an NHL player up to this point, and that's fine for a guy who's 24 years old, but this guy's a year younger than Quinn Hughes is. They were taken one draft year apart, and you're saying that this is going to be the main framework for a Quinn Hughes trade? A guy who's on pace for 40 points? A guy who's still figuring it out? A guy who at this stage of his career, Quinn Hughes already had won a Norris? What? You're saying you don't want to include Tyson Foerster even. Are you kidding me? We did make videos about Tyson Foerster, and I acknowledge that the skill that he presents to the Philadelphia Flyers is a lot better than what we may have anticipated a few years back. But still, this guy's got a 48-point pace over a full season's worth of play. I get it, he's on pace for 37 goals, but really? The Flyers would be reluctant to build a package around that dude? Martone and Michkov untouchables? I mean, the article that we're looking at here, it does not reference Owen Tippett anywhere. Doesn't write at all about it, even though it's been reported that Vancouver is interested in Owen Tippett. But if you're thinking about Quinn Hughes, I mean, would you not have to at least consider one of your top prospects? If it was me, I'd think, okay, maybe a Martone and a Tippett. Quinn Hughes is that good. Who cares if he's not going to re-sign with you? Give him a reason to sign with you. Rick Tocchet's already there. So is his buddy Trevor Zegras. Trevor Zegras said that Quinn Hughes is the best hockey player ever a few weeks ago, so why not try to build off of that? I don't know, man. This entire idea that the Flyers could just lowball Vancouver for Quinn Hughes by offering up Cam York as the main piece, that is hilarious to me. It is Owen Tippett, it is another top prospect, add on a Martone, add on a Michkov, and try to get things to go your way, because it's quite evident that Philadelphia is very interested in this Quinn Hughes conversation. The Flyers' indirect tampering over Hughes has been crazy over the past few weeks. So even though I'd say Detroit might have the opportunity to give a better offer, which includes a center, Philadelphia, if you want to get this guy, you gotta pay up. You can't just be sending over Cam York. Come on. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you feel about this Quinn Hughes trade update involving Owen Tippett, Cam York, maybe not even a Tyson Foerster level player, Michkov, no-go, apparently. How do you feel about these trade ideas, and what do you think the price for Hughes is if it's Philadelphia that's getting him? Let me know in the comments all your opinions. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sign on, and bye.